La vie ne manque pas. Au commerce. Tissette, sincérité.
Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife, and I am so happy to have been here all day learning from the man himself, Taran from Taran Tactical. That's right, I actually got here somehow. Thank you so much for
It's good to have you out.
Dude, it means so much. You are absolutely incredible with a firearm. What I just saw you do was amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
How long
Appreciate
you been
it.
doing this?
About an hour.
It was a Tuesday.
I love your videos. I don't know how many years I've been watching them, but they're so funny. They're so great. I send them to all my friends. They're awesome.
That means a lot, and I really appreciate that. And so you know the purpose of what I try to do in my
No.
mission. What? Get the fire. So, I'm trying to help people, and I noticed in the firearms industry there are a lot of like woo-woo things that happen just like martial arts or things that are unsafe.
Yeah.
So how I usually do this bit is I'm going to show you a video.
Okay.
I just want your first initial reactions, your thoughts as you watch the video. We might
right.
watch it once or twice,
All right.
and then you let me know what you think. If it's viable, then we can do that. But if it's not, you say, well, I wouldn't do this, but
Sure.
maybe you have a better way or a better suggestion.
Yeah.
All
Sure.
right, so let's check out this first one.
So they're shooting live ammo at a guy holding out, what's that, melons?
Yeah, it looks like melons off. One on the
his
head, one off the arm.
What country is this?
I don't know. I would hope not America.
I mean, they're trying to prove that they're badass, whatever. I mean, you could just sit there and just shoot a melon on a piece of wood or small targets. You're not, all you're doing here is just trying to show everybody that unless your life is worthless, you know, that dude over there, if one guy flinches, he blows your brains out.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gaining from that? Is it supposed to be dealing with stress or whatever? I mean, if that's what they want to do, they can do what they want. They're dumb enough to do that. I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
To do the same thing, just put some melons up and just shoot them. If you want stress, go to a competition. It's competition. Go there. Watch 150 people watch you on the line.
Yeah.
You have one shot at this.
I gotcha.
When you got to beat the best in the world and try to beat them.
Okay.
So that's why a lot of instructors don't shoot action shooting, IPSC, IDPA on these things, because it's embarrassing.
Mm.
The results come up and you're like, well, I'm this amazing instructor, and you're at the bottom. So to do that is one of the best ways to deal with it. So when that timer goes off, everything changes. Even the best in the world, sometimes the stress trying to beat a guy that's as good as you or better than you, and that buzzer goes off, and you're like, everything changes for some people. It just takes the years, but you don't have to be the best at that.
Yeah.
Just go to a local match, and they're very nice people. They'll help you with everything. Oh, that gun is dumb. Get this one. You need this kind of mags, all that stuff. And the more you do that, you'll come back, and people will see, like what I do here, and other top shooters like Todd Jarrett and Nils Johnson and all these amazing guys, that they can shoot under stress unbelievable. So I recommend going to a local match, IPSC, USPSA match. USPSA is the way to look for it all first.
Okay.
And do that. But if you want to get really good at this, and just practice. Watch the best shooters, the best type of people. Watch their style, how they hold the gun, what they do. Practice trigger control. A lot of dry firing. Just sit there. You can watch whatever, some dumb show, shoot the bad guy. Make sure you're safe, all that stuff, and just sit there and dry fire a lot in a safe environment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And one thing that's always scared me, and the reason I'm bringing it up to you, is that people online, they talk about like, oh, well, special forces guys do this all the time, and this is something that's common. Do you feel like this is something that's very common?
Do they do that?
Not to my knowledge,
I
but
don't know if the U.S. I don't think any U.S. guys do that. They can't. They don't want to shoot their own guy. They would be sued and the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But what they do is fantastic, and they learn from the best guys from our universe. Come to them and train them, and they take that style into what they do, and they just get faster and better with equipment. With all that stuff comes from the competition world. From Jerry Barnhart to Michael Voigt, who's not with us anymore. Todd Jarrett, Rob Latham. All these guys, myself, many times have done that, and they just see what we do. They don't want our tactics. It's not about that. They have tactics that are fantastic. They want to learn how to shoot fast and accurate with their weapons, from point blank to as far as that rifle will shoot.
I got you.
And that's what I did in 3 Gun and what I like to do. And I think going to a little local match, or even have a little thing with your friend, is really fun. We have little shoot-offs here with guys that bring a group out, and next thing you know, it's a little mini competition. And then everybody's competitive, and it makes them a better shooter. Try to beat them. Oh man, watch some of the guys I train here. They always want a little better run.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the advice. Hopefully people out there are watching, they're paying attention to what you're saying, and they don't go out and try to replicate this stuff just because somebody online does it. it doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. They can call themselves experts, but at the end of the day, you're right. It's just not.
Oh, it's insane. Unless your life means nothing, and that guy's life means nothing, you're just gonna let a guy shoot, and he just. What if it's even a bad round or something, or the gun sights are off that day? So the dot sights lose their zero all the time, or whatever. Or I don't know if they're using a dot or not. Or that guy just flinches. You're dead. Is that how useless your life is? Just for some dumb video to show off that you're a badass or whatever?
Yeah. And I'm curious, like, will ammunition fail on you as well and possibly go somewhere it's not supposed to? Or?
Not really that, but I mean, just you could have a dud and you could freaking pull it and just rack the next and rush the shot. You know, that could be a thing. You know?
Okay.
Or your dot sight could be off, or your battery could die and you turn it back on. Now it's on and it goes off and boom. There's so many elements that could get that guy killed.
All for no reason.
I mean, I don't know. They're built. Yeah, they're building in like they're super badasses or whatever.
Yeah. So in your opinion, it's just an ego stroke?
Yeah, it's. I don't know what it is. It's just. I don't know. I just think. Yeah, I think it's just to get everyone to freak out on them on social media. Probably. I don't know. I don't know who those guys are or whatever. But if your life is that worthless, you want to risk getting shot in the head or your hand blown off, whatever it means that little to you, then go do it. You know.
I got you.
So.
Well, I'm not going to. I mean, me and my hand and my head are like, we're like this. We go everywhere together. We hang out on the weekends. You know,
you can get all the same practice or better by just shooting. You know, watching the best shooters and practicing hard shots, tight shots, reloads. I mean, yeah, they're hitting the melon. Okay, well, how is that a situation? So you're gonna sit there this long, aiming at this thing. When does that happen? When is it, unless you're some sniper on a hill, or whatever, and you got time to sniper some dude, whatever. You're not in some winter cop sitting there forever. Just it's rare. It's just shit goes down. You got to be fast. Anybody could shoot pretty accurate, really slow. Try it going as fast as you humanly possibly can, and see what happens. Guys talk about this range. Oh, the target's so close. There's some that are within 10 yards and some out to 100 yards with pistol or further. It's how fast can you hit those targets. That's the difference. There's people in shootings that have happened that have missed people at 5 feet, like a half a mag, and wondered what happened. Just even just heard at the golf thing with Trump.
Yeah.
The guy missed 6 shots from 5 feet away. Not because he was freaking out and has no experience going fast. A lot of people just shoot super slow. And that's all great, and that'd be great for like a hostage shot possibly, but you gotta do it all. You gotta be able to shoot super fast and accurate and settle in and make that hard shot. Like we have a course here. I blew out the back of the berm and got ranged out all the way out there with pistol. And I'm shooting stuff with pistol all the way out to like 150, 200 yards and hitting one for one, trying to do my best at that. And that you know, you got to be able to switch gears. You can't shoot those targets out there the same speed I'm shooting the ones within 10 yards or the rubber dummies within like 7 yards. That's a whole. It's just like driving a car. You're not. I'm gonna beat everybody and go in 7th gear in the beginning. You know, I'm shooting 7th gear on the close stuff, 5th gear medium, 4th gear the far stuff. I'm dropping down to 3rd gear, 2nd gear to touch off and just zero in on stuff. So, but that there, I mean, they're just. I don't know what that is. You know,
but
I don't think anybody supports that. You know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the only people that really seem to support that kind of stuff, of course, are the people who perpetuate nonsense online. People who are like, oh, that guy is so-and-so and he works on this special forces unit or whatever. Now, I was sponsored by a company called Kill Clip, and Kill Clip is run by Navy SEALs, Navy SEAL run company. And when I was speaking with those guys, I had the opportunity to talk with them a lot. And I asked them about videos like this, and the one thing that stood out to me the most, that was pretty universal in separate conversations, was why would the government spend millions of dollars making sure that your training is the best in the world just to get you killed with something that they didn't have to do in the first place? And that always stuck with me. But, you know, like, you are the best. You're the best at what you do. It's fantastic. I think what you do is absolutely incredible. And a little bit of time here, I mean, we've been here for hours just shooting and working basics and working. I feel like I learned night and day things that I need to work on in my shooting, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And hopefully now people will look at that and listen to an expert in the field and go, well, maybe I shouldn't do that and not do that, and hopefully we keep people safer that way.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you.
Well, it's fun to have you on, meet you in person finally.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm always
Thank
online.
you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Do a gun takeaway
Yeah.
and go to heaven.
I like Dale.
All right.
Thank you,
Awesome.
sir. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you. Keep the martial arts legit.
My baby got robbed the other day by degenerates. So she wanted to learn some new form of this self-defense. So she did her research and perused it online and found this dude said he could move shit with his mind. He call himself Seafood Paul Zimmerman. He got a dojo dojo with a strip on near Cinnabon. Now she spends all day trying to